A growing number of North Korean defectors are seeking new lives away from the influences of the regime. Included among them are even high-ranking officials and workers who have handled or contributed to earning hard currency for the communist state. For details, let's turn to our Oh Jeong-hee.
4 senior officials from North Korea, including 3 former diplomats and a general, have reportedly fled the country and expressed a desire to defect to a third country. The military general is said to have been responsible for handling slush funds in Southeast Asia for North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Sources familiar with the matter told local media in Seoul on Friday that the general and 2 of the diplomats escaped together on July 10th but split up on the way to China. It's the latest in a series of recent escapes by high-ranking North Korean officials and indicates that the country may be becoming more unstable under Kim's leadership amid growing doubts about the regime's ability to manage under the weight of tougher international sanctions. The same source said the 13th North Korean restaurant workers who escaped to South Korea in April had an impact on the 4 officials' decision to seek asylum in a country other than the South. In another development in that case, a local media outlet says 6 people who are in charge of the mass defection have been publicly executed on an order from Kim Jong-un. The report by Seoul-based Yonhap news agency on Friday is based on a phone interview with the head of the South Korean abductees family union, Choi Sung-yong. He said those responsible were executed on May 5th with around 80 officials and 100 families in attendance. Pyongyang has also repeatedly held press conferences showing relatives and colleagues of the defectors confessing that South Korean officials kidnapped the 13 to the south, accusations that Seoul's unification ministry denies. It's believed the restaurant workers are among a growing number of North Korean workers in foreign countries who were sent overseas to earn hard currency for the regime. Reports say, however, that despite Pyongyang's efforts to sabotage further escape efforts by North Korean workers, it may not be enough to curb the growing number of defectors seeking new lives away from the regime's influence. Citing multiple sources familiar with North Korea issues, Japan-based Yomiuri Shimbun reported Friday that 8 female workers at a fisheries processing plant in Liaoning, southern China, have fled from their stations and escaped to North Korean surveillance last month with the assistance of professional brokers. Oh Jeong-hee, Arirang News.